we've just come out of qualifying and I'm P15, but half of bronze are ahead of us, so I'm not really sure about how the who decides what's in which team. I think you decide yourself. But what are the guidelines? We've got 2 silver last. Oh, my apologies. There's a few more bronze down the back. But if bronze are qualifying ahead of like silver drivers, then why are they in bronze? And I'm never beyond having a grumble. Anybody who knows me. So last week I said I'm racing these racing these silver drivers. I don't need to worry about the bronze who are ahead of me. Turns out I did, because they're in the championship as well. So they got the bronze championship for the bronze drivers, and the silver championship isn't for the silver drivers; it's for all drivers. So I'm struggling a bit to understand what I'm racing for, really. The bronze drivers, there are a lot of guys who perhaps new and perhaps not quick as some others, are being annihilated. So Priesler, who's in 5, he got a 55. I've managed a 55 like twice. So why is Priesler in bronze? Because he's just beating the hell out of all the other bronze drivers who were doing 57s, 56s, which is about normal. So, it feels a little bit unjust to them, because they've got nothing to race for either if they're getting hammered. And Priesler's doing okay in the silver championship. So, bit odd to me, and a bit of a shame. So I'm going to try and do what I can. 15th. Didn't do a particularly good quali. I did a 56.5 or something. And I've been doing some low 56s in the odd 59, so it didn't quite come together. So I've only myself to blame for that. But it's a long way down. A couple of drive-throughs. The drivers ahead of us. That'll help. There's no pit stop in this race. So that'll help as well. We're a long way back, so there's usually a bit of trouble on lap 1 at Paul Ricard. It's very open, so drivers do tend to just drive off the track, go onto the stripes, but then they can rejoin again. It's when they can rejoin that sometimes trouble can happen. And we'll have to see. I think if you might get drive-throughs, you can get a lot of track cuts here reasonably easy. You tend to get told off for being off track, and I might be in amongst them. So we'll have to see how it goes. And it's very cold, so tyre management's going to be difficult. I think with the cold temperature of the track, we might get a lot of graining on the tyres, which will make it even more difficult. It looked okay in practice, though. It looked like they were holding the temperature, and they weren't getting too cold, but there was no grip. But we'll have to see. Full formation lap and an hour-long race, no pit stops. Engine on. Wait for the off. Not happy being this far back, to be honest. I'd much rather have been in the top 10. I think I should have been able to do that. So that's down to me. But definitely the way people went into here, I think it perhaps needs some consideration. I'll put some guidelines for drivers, because, those poor new guys in bronze are going to be thinking, Jesus, is that the standard?
Stay single file.
I've got no chance, and they might give up, and that's not what you want, because they've got to keep plugging away. I don't think I've got a gap behind me. Can't see a car behind me. Is that Lamborghini? Is that a Lamborghini? I don't know. It looks like too big a gap to me. Now this is part of the problem. When we start the race, we got this 90-degree left-hander followed by a 90-degree right-hander, and everybody concertinas into each other, and Death and Carnage usually follows pretty quickly. And from 15th, what's that going to be, about 8th row back or something? Avoiding Death is going to be a challenge in itself. I'm usually pretty good. This is a tall order. Got endurance here. We've got a few races. Really struggle with this track to get a good time. I've had some good tips on how to improve, and it did save me a second on my lap time, but it wasn't enough. So I'm getting pretty solid 56s with a quali fuel load or a race fuel load. I'm getting mostly 57s. 56s are possibles, but I keep cocking it up. So lack of skill, really, is my downfall at the moment. In the real world, I had to take my car to the garage today. I was fearful of a big bill for a new exhaust. And it needed an MOT. I was worried there might be something there. But the exhaust was just the gaskets had failed. And the bolts had rusted. So it was actually more in terms of labour to get the rusted bolts out, which had to be cut out. Sort of drilled through and replaced with stainless steel. He's got damage now, Monroe. He won't like that. That was 3.5 hours, I think, of some poor sod having to fight my car. And then the gaskets, of course, were like £4 each, as I knew they would be. And the MOT, nothing failed. It's a 15-year-old car, and there was nothing wrong with it, so that's good. I mean, it hasn't been done much. It does like 2,000 miles a year now, thanks to COVID. And I work from home now all the time, and if I do go to work, I'm perhaps going to use public transport. I used to use public transport all the time. I used to use the tram.
To follow car number 04.
It'll be a pain in the ass. Quick. So my car is safe for another year. It's due a major service, biannual servicing. Major service is due in spring, so I might do that. Get it done at the Porsche dealership. Get the official stamp, and then I'm thinking of a change, which would be a bit of a project. But to do that, I'd have to save up some money first. Not something I'm very good at. This is going to be deaf. Right, guys, anybody watching this back, do not go through abreast at the start of a race. Like he's doing there. It ends in death.
Clear right. On your right. Hold your line.
Where's this Lambo going?
Clear right. Car left. Clear all round.
That was really dangerous by Tension 81.
Left side. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Stevie. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Well, we're on the first few corners, okay. End of the Mistral is going to be exciting. What's he doing in that? Oh, what's he doing? Killed himself then. That was crazy to go off track like that.
Left side. Clear left.
I think he forgot the Mistral end was coming then.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, all clear.
Losing a mountain of time behind the low here.
E12.
Try and get him at the end of his straight, really. I've got to get past him. Losing too much time elsewhere.
Left side.
I believe the BMW is quite slow on the straight.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, past him. I'll catch up with Weisner now.
This is looking good for championship points if he can keep it up.
Whew. 4 seconds to Weisner. Not a bit too much curve then, nearly spun. I've lost all momentum.
Your right sides are cold.
Maybe. I'm kind of between two trains.
The gap to low behind is increasing. It's now 2.0 seconds.
Good, let's keep it that way. I can try and get on the back of this chain, I'll start to get a tow, but it's a long way, still 4 seconds. Thanks to my shenanigans back there. That wasn't brilliant.
Has the luxury of entering the pits in first place.
It's Mr. Too Eager doing his drive through, I think. Yeah.
Gaining on the car ahead is XIV.
Tench in the pits as well. What I'm going to face now is Tiga coming through the field again like he did last week when he caught me. Now, the last terrible lap when I really spooned it up was a 58.1. We need to get in the 57s. Gap to low behind is still 2 seconds. Weisner's just 3 seconds away now. P9 somehow. A bit better. It's off throttle a lot though. Just to give a bit of clarity as well, by the way, to my grumble at the start, I think Pro Esports round here will get a 53. On pole for silver class, which is below gold and pro, was a 54. Only 1 second off like a really, really good time. High up. It's low catching up a little bit. Need to get my foot down. That was a 57.9, not brilliant. 57.4 for low. Definitely need to get moving.
Low is gaining on you. The gap's now 1.9 seconds.
Now, I know I should be able to do a 56 really. If this setup. Oh, it's very tight on fuel. I've got 1 litre over. It's the end of a race. I have to try and do a bit of fuel saving at some point. Terrible at that corner. Well, Ricard is generally a track where you just do terrible on every corner. Wow, Visor's in the 56s. Remember? Oh, he's in silver now. I think he maybe embarrassed last week. To be fair, he's closed up, he might be getting a bit of a tow, which will really help lap times.
There's a slow car behind.
That's Priestler, he's for position. Should have a big overspeed though, he was way off track.
The gap to low behind is now 1.6. Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
I think he's hit the wall or something. He had a lot of damage to the front of the car, so I don't know if he's going to carry on or box in.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Terrible last corner. It looks like he's persistent.
Okay, Stevie.
This young man really is a superlative driver.
P8. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Like last week, my lap times are not great. Priestley in that Merc. I don't think he'll hold them behind him on the Mistral. Carrying a lot of damage in that Merc. He might be better off pitting. I know it'll cost a lot of time for repairs. Still hesitant making that turn at full chat. Decent gap behind me now. 3.8 seconds, 4 seconds.
Incident clear, green flag. P8. That was a 157.28. That's your best lap in this session.
Right, let's keep them up.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Ugh. Got 4 seconds clear behind. It's 5.7 now to Weissner. I think they're helping each other. They're getting a tow for sure.
The gap to Viet behind is now 4.1.
Oh, off.
Okay, Stevie, we've just cut the track.
No warning. That was a bad thing to happen. Not making mistakes. Wrong gear. They're just pulling away ahead of us with all the cock-ups I keep making.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Yep. Not bad.
That was a 157.36. Sector 3 is 0.5.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
Come on now, Murray. Like 0.2 of a second or something. A good lap. 57.3 versus my best of a 57.2. Now the trick to Paul Ricard is to get this bit right. So you get maximum speed on the Mistral. Usually, I get it wrong. 7 seconds now ahead of me is the gap. There's a bronze driver in there, by the way, just to check
Behind is now 4.8 seconds.
that I can't catch. Oh, I almost messed that up. It changed down in time. Lost time trying to slow the car down in the corner.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
That was the slowest final corner ever. Designer's just under 56 something. I did a 58, so I'm losing like well over a second a lap. Yep, visors through on Fleschenhacker. Just off the edge. This week's silly name is Silly. Don't be silly, Silly is in 4th. And Too Eager has done his drive-through, so he's still behind us somewhere. So this 8th place is on the threat if he comes back at us. Couple of Hondas out front. Honda is now the new Meta for ACC. It's the now go-to car for most people.
The gap to Viet behind is now 5.6.
Can't see what class everybody is ahead of me. I'm going to look a right muppet if they are all silver class, apart from Fleschenbacher. Oh, Fleschenhacker. Apologies. Taking 0.2 out of him. There's only 37 minutes of the race left. I'll take the rest of the race to just try and get close to him. If that's all I get every lap. .57.7 Flash and Hacker. 57.6.
Time was 1:57.69.
Almost identical.
Sector 2 is now yellow. It looks like low has gone off.
You've been having a good race, Low.
Sector 2 is now green. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Have a yellow flag in Sector 2. Gone.
Incident clear, back to green flag.
Friesler behind us is going to drive through, but he's in P25, so not going to help. I've got Low up ahead. There's somebody right off track, which isn't a great idea. It's just rejoined. He's way off track. Be careful, don't hit me.
Left side, clear left. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
He's all over the place. I think he may be going back to the pits. He must have big damage. Yeah, hurt me that did. I've lost a second there. Getting distracted by myself. That was terrible.
We've gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Even more terrible than I thought it was.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
The gap to Viet behind is now 7.4 seconds.
Nearly halfway through the race. Still only got 1 litre to play with. That's why we're going to map 2 for map 1. That 2 for a little while. .57.2 for Flash and Hacker. 57.9 for me. I'm just not being quick enough. don't think I'm trusting the car enough in the corners. Still. Bit of no man's land here, unfortunately. 8 seconds ahead and nearly 8 seconds behind. Can't see if Teacher is coming through yet. Tiga, sorry.
Gap to Viet, behind is now 7.4.
Bit weird.
Attention to track limits, please, Stevie.
Well, they went to pieces then in the middle of that corner. Ah. 57.6 to 57.89 for me. I can't go quicker is the problem.
You're halfway through. Keep pushing.
That's half distance. Fuel looks tight. You might make it to the end.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Into map 2 until we've got 55 litres at least. I'd need more than that really. Just have gaps as well. Wow. A lot slower on map 2 it seems. Let's see what the next lap is.
You've just done a 158.32. Used half your fuel.
Yeah. 27 minutes to go, so just 3 minutes over the half hour. Let's do a couple of laps, I think, on map 2 and then we'll go back to map 1. We've already got 50 litres versus 48 required.
gap to Viet behind is now 7.7 seconds.
It's close. Quite a spin then. Oh, bad lap for Flesh and Hacker. Well, I'll bet you I did a worse one.
You've just done a 158.14.
Can't see any chat, by the way. If anybody has typed into chat, it's not on my browser. Laps are still pretty mediocre.
That last lap was a 158.10.
.4 litres versus 49.
The gap to Viet behind is now 6.9.
Back to map 1. Over 10 seconds ahead now for the first time. There goes. Wait, where are we going?
We've been warned about track limits.
Tiga is on the horizon. Yeah, I thought I might get one for that one. Now we really got to try and get moving. 22 minutes and Tiga's 8 seconds behind. He's also in a bit of a meta car now. The Merc, I think, is... I've heard rumours that's quite quick now. Especially here. Yeah, this is going to be a tall order. Tiger's doing 55s. Or he has done. And I'm doing 58s. So about 8 seconds will not take long. Again, why is he in silver class and not gold?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Terrible last sector.
He's been standing up in the seat of that car all weekend, really driving the wheels off it.
Jorgensen
Has the lead.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Three litres over. It's enough for one more lap. I was just going there. Mistrals.
Behind is increasing. It's now 7.0 seconds.
Hold it at 10 seconds. A gap ahead of it. Seven 6 ahead. 57.7 for me.
E7.
Ripping on the wheel that time. My phone's starting to go numb. He goes through, 7.8 second gap, 17 minutes to go. I don't think it's going to be enough. And 7th again. There's an irony. It was 7th last week. No momentum then. Seems to be sliding a lot. I lost a ton of time then. That part of the track. Just coming to the Mistral now. Two minutes a lap, 15 minutes to go.
6.9 seconds.
I think he's closing in too quick. I think he'll catch me before the end of the race. At the end of the race, it'll be very tight.
Okay, Stevie, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Going 6 seconds already. Five seconds now. Still 10 seconds up ahead to Fleschenhacker. The gap's dropping too fast. Yeah, it's down to 4 seconds now.
Your last lap time was 1:58.11.
Back marker up the road a bit. Will be in time to get me a tow, I think, that help me down the Mistral.
gap behind is now 3.4 seconds.
Better, a bit smoother.
Alright Stevie, that's good consistency, keep it up.
Less than 2 seconds now.
Remaining 10 minutes.
10 minutes too long, I think. This Lexus is too far away to get the toe either, I think. Close. It's not lifting.
7th position. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right.
Now what are we doing then?
Stay between the lines, please, Stevie. Simon is leading the race. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
I like then. No, we're off track. I'm not sure where. Six minutes to try and hang on.
car right. Hold your line.
In the back marker Costas put us both offline.
Still there. He's still there. Still there.
Oh! It's not got enough to get past.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. Car right. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Okay, Stevie. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Come on, let's put this.
I did what I could.
P8.
Oh no!
Ah, slide. Little the rear tyres. Try and hang on and get that toe, stay in contact.
The gap to Viet behind is now 7.8 seconds.
Audi's faster down the straight, it seems. You didn't want to end up 8th. It was rubbish. Crash then.
Okay, Stevie, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Another stutter.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
It's definitely blown it. 2 second gap now. I'm just a bit disappointed in that. He needs to put up more of a fight. Well, I needed to be quicker, really. That was the main thing. Well, keep working on it. I can't remember again where we're going next week. Alright, leaders on the final lap. Going to finish this and one more lap. Nice a bit, I reckon.
Minutes of fuel left.
Good for fuel in the end. Don't think that little tickle of engine map 2 did any harm. Middle of a race.
Oh no!
High temperatures are good.
Never did get below 57. Which probably isn't good enough. I mean, Silly got a 55. It's very silly. So did Guido Simon. Master leaderboard showed me 9th from actually 8th. Don't know how that happened. Well, that's that. A bit disappointing that is. Mid-8th is 8th, but...
P8. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Moved it quite away from qualifying position of 15th. But should have done more to try and hang on to that 7th. There wasn't much in it in the end. Let's have a look at them tyres. And Tiga did the fastest lap of the race as well. Grumble, 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 moan. Whoa. So, yeah, I was worried about graining on the tyres, and there you go. Severe graining on the front right. And moderate on the left. Yeah. So it killed the tyres, it really did. Yeah, graining all around. I can't remember which side I was on. I'll be able to watch the replay and see. But yeah, the tyres were really goosed there at the end of the race. Whole track. And Paul Ricard, where you do a lot of sliding. So there you go, kids. 8th place this week, 7th place last week. Pretty mediocre in middle of the table, I guess, especially as, well, there's only one bronze driver ahead of us, which sounds a little bit more normal. But that bronze driver was doing exactly the same pace as me all the way around. So well done then. And well done everybody else to get to the finish. I'm not sure everybody else did. Yeah, Low and Priesler looks like they're out. Silly. Plus 11 laps. I don't know what's going on there, because Silly was like 4th at one point. I don't know what's going on there at all. And that's where my computer got mixed up, as it's showing Silly as 6th, which must be down to 9th. Tench ended up 3 laps down. Never mind. But there we are. But it's Haller's win in the end. Simon ahead by, well, I don't know, people may have left actually, ahead by 1 second. Jorgensen, and then quite a big gap down to Hasitala. But there you go. So slightly off the pace, just not quite there with the lap times. Yeah, I tell you what I need to do. I want to see what's next, because I always plan ahead. There'll be more iRacing with Driver 61 on Sunday, but it's the wrong thing to click on. Get there. I'm going to go and get some to eat now as well. I'm starving, not eating. Next round is Bathurst. Bathurst next. How long? We love doing Bathurst for 90 minutes. How did I guess? 90 minutes of Bathurst. Right, that'll be a tricky one. Staying out the wall. I'm okay at staying out the wall, but it's other people in the wall who you then come across as you're descending down the mountain at pace. So that'll be an interesting one to see. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm about 7th or 8th again, looking at the field. So we'll see. And I'll catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that sort of business if you're interested. And see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Bye-bye.